Shahrukh and Kajol reunite on screen. India reacts to the AIB controversy. Sonam has found love again with an ex. Deepika and Ranbir will be in each other's company on Valentine's Day. A Bollywood film is usually incomplete if there are no obstacles before a hero and heroine meet. Welcome to 9XE, the show loaded with Bollywood's hottest happenings.
I'm hot, you're not, I'm a superstar. I'm a superstar. 9XE.
Once there was Amrish Puri, who objected to the union of Raj and Simran, and now, after almost 20 years, we believe Ajay Devgan is walking in his footsteps. For all the fans of the Shahrukh Khan and Kajol pairing who were missing them on the silver screen, well guys, the wait is over.
रोहित की फिल्म I think मार्च में शुरू हो जाएगी बेसिक शूटिंग और मैं जो है मई जून तक उसमें जुड़ जाऊंगा रेगुलरली.
Rohit Shetty has finally made it possible. There were speculations that the Chennai Express director wants to work with the iconic on-screen couple. But when he was recently asked this question, this was his reply.
Please थोड़ा उसके बारे में बता दीजिए. अब और कहीं मिलते नहीं है ना? मिलते नहीं है, फिर आप अभी बता.
मैं मिलूंगा जो मेरी पूरी कास्ट होगी और क्या फिल्म बना रहा हूँ उस सबसे साथ 1 महीने के बाद मैं मिलूंगा, कंफर्म मिलूंगा. अरे ऐसे कैसे यार, मैं नहीं बताऊंगा कि मैं क्या बना रहा हूँ. कभी हुआ है इतने सालों में?
But now it's known that Rohit will be directing Shahrukh and Kajol in his next. Now isn't that great news? But is Rohit's close friend and Kajol's husband Ajay kicked about this news? Maybe not. There have been reports that Ajay is not too keen on his wife working with Shahrukh. Although he hasn't come outright and said it, we have seen glimpses of him being uncomfortable with Shahrukh and Kajol's friendship. A few episodes ago, 9XE the show told you about Kajol's unplanned exit from a popular TV comedy show where she was shooting with King Khan to celebrate 20 years of DDLJ. Ajay called Kajol and asked her to be back home, and she did just that. Now come on, Mr. Singham, are you really not cool with this? Your wife's comeback with Shahrukh's going to be one of the most awaited things for all the fans. What's making you uncomfortable? And I think, Ajay, you can be rest assured about everything because your good friend Rohit is directing the movie. Everything is going to be just fine. Looks like reunions are the flavor of the season, and Arjun Rampal and Meher Jessia are in the same mood too. Now wait, we know they had never parted ways, but yes, talks about them going through a rough patch have been doing the rounds. Cameras of 9XE the show exclusively captured the couple who have not been seen together often in public these days. Arjun and Meher were spotted at Mumbai's domestic airport. Of course, we were excited to see them together. Long time no see after all. Some time ago, when we had asked Arjun if he was staying separately from Meher, this was his reaction.
Being out of the house, not living with Meher.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
Now, if everything would have been cool, we are sure his reaction would have been a better one. It's completely okay if Arjun minds to talk about what's going on between Meher and him. But if we go by reports, these pictures only prove that the couple is surely trying to iron out their differences. Now moving on from that great piece of news to a piece of news that's currently taken Bollywood by storm. We're talking about the AIB Knockout video where Arjun Kapoor, Ranveer Singh and Karan Johar were roasted in a concept called insult comedy. We told you last episode that Salman Khan threatened the AIB team since they had cracked jokes about his family. But he is not the only one who has taken offense. Buzz is the script submitted for approval to the state government was different from the one used in the show. Then there's also some people who believe that you must learn to laugh at yourself and not get so worked up about these things. Some of the famous faces who were part of the roast tweeted, "Not your cup of tea, don't drink it." So nice to see Twitter is filled with such angels who point out hypocrisy and never use foul language and have never laughed at dirty jokes. Some not taking life so seriously, lessons are needed desperately. So 9XE the show went out to get the two sides of the story and to find out if India really is ready for this kind of comedy. This is Akhilesh Tiwari, president of Brahman Ekta Seva Sanstha in Mumbai, who has filed a complaint against Karan, Arjun and Ranveer and the organizers too. This is Hedge, a former MLA. And this is a section of the youth of India. And this is what they each thought about the controversial AIB Knockout video. Did the language offend you?
अभिव्यक्ति है, किसी विषय पर आप चर्चा करो, गाली देके आप बोल क्या रहे हो? जो जो शब्दों का प्रयोग किए हैं आदर्श भारत और सभ्य समाज में हो ही नहीं सकता, इस शब्दावली का कभी समर्थन नहीं किया जा सकता है.
Now if a common man uses such language in private as they justify, the organizers justify that everyone uses such language, then it's a very different thing. But when you use it in an open platform where 3,000 people are there in the audience and around 12 lakh or 15 lakh people till now have seen the AIB Knockout on the YouTube and on other forums, then it becomes a little difficult.
A roast is supposed to be that, so if you get offended easily, you shouldn't watch it.
It was fun. Like, you didn't feel it at the end, what have they done, you know?
It was too abusive.
Like, it wasn't to anybody who didn't want to watch it. So I think it was fine. It wasn't a big deal.
They should be not that sort of offensive.
They shouldn't have gone so personal on people, and they should have put it on a more milder level.
I was not really offended by the language they used, and I think it's pretty alright to use that kind of language if you're doing it in a humorous way and everyone's enjoying it, so there's no harm in that.
Was it disrespectful to women?
आज ये कलाकारों ने जिस प्रकार से नारी शक्ति पर जो शब्द का प्रहार किया है, बड़ा ही दुखदायी स्थिति है. इसलिए और वो भी छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज के जन्मभूमि पर, वो भी बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर के जन्मभूमि पर, जहां पर संविधान का निर्माण हुआ.
As the show went on, there were a lot of jokes on women which were very humiliating and degrading.
It was a bit disrespectful, but then there were ladies also which were enjoying, so like it's okay.
It was all done in good humor and as a fun act. I don't know why people have taken it personally and stuff.
They haven't insulted women. Like, me being a girl, I haven't got insulted.
There were jokes on women which could have been offensive, but then there were equal number of jokes on men, so it really didn't hurt that much. If you can watch jokes on men, you have to be good enough to watch it on yourself, so it was okay.
Will the actors still be role models?
कि जिन फिल्म नायकों और नायिकों द्वारा हमारा नवयुवक प्रेरित होता है फिल्म इंडस्ट्रीज में आने के लिए, तो ये क्या परोस रहे हैं?
When Karan Johar or Arjun Kapoor or Ranveer Singh, whom a lot of the youth look up to and maybe look at them as their idols, when they start using this abusive language, then it becomes a little too much.
It is fine, at least they are being true about themselves, and I don't think Arjun Kapoor and Ranveer Singh are anywhere close to role models.
I don't think anybody thinks of an actor as a role model firstly in India. They're more entertainment and they're providing entertainment so people are happy and they're taking jokes on themselves. No, so there's nothing wrong.
See, I like Ranveer Singh, and I think he did a pretty good job, taking the insults and giving it back as well. So I think that's okay.
They're entertainers. It's their job to entertain us, and I think they've done it.
It's a good thing we know about the actors. They were really frank on stage, and that's really good.
Is India ready for this genre of comedy?
यदि राष्ट्र और समाज को क्षति पहुंचाता है तो आप दोषी हैं.
The youth of this country is close to now 60 crores. And I don't think any one of those 60 crores would agree with the kind of language, the kind of actions, the kind of gestures which has been done in this AIB Knockout.
If India is not ready, then India is still lagging behind from other countries.
Mumbai is ready, but India is still not ready for this thing. But Mumbai is actually ready.
I mean, people need to become more broad-minded. Everybody becomes too hyper when, abusive language or something like that. So people need to chill it.
This has got nothing to do with culture or not going against culture in any way. It's just done in good fun.
Looks like India has spoken. Some of the language might have been offensive, but it's high time we stop taking ourselves so seriously. And like most of them said, just chill. Coming up, Sonam's got a new love interest, or rather, an old one. Deepika and Ranbir to spend Valentine's Day together. Where's Katrina? Welcome back to 9XE the show. If a few Bollywood couples like Aditya Roy Kapoor and Shraddha Kapoor and Uday Chopra and Nargis Fakhri begun the year with their breakups, Sonam Kapoor is doing the exact opposite. Sonam, 9XE the show has learned, has gotten back with her model businessman boyfriend Sahir Berry. So now the lady has reason to smile and let flow her famous giggles. Sonam met Sahir on a social networking site, like quite a few relationships these days, and it was all thanks to her sister Rhea, who set them up. News of their love hit the headlines in March 2014, but the two kept mum about it. Then in April, Sahir was spotted at Sonam's birthday bash. He, of course, tried his best to hide, but failed. Then in August 2014, news of their breakup became public. Long distance played spoilsport. You see, Sahir divided his time between Goa, Delhi, and London, and Sonam has been stationed in Mumbai. But now looks like the two have decided that they just can't be without each other and are giving their relationship another shot. Sonam's even said to have bought him a very cool gift. We just hope that Sonam gets her happily ever after ending. But if her personal life is going great guns, her professional life might be seeing a slight bump. Well, on the sets of Suraj Barjatia's Prem Ratan Dan Payo, Salman gave Sonam a bit of a hearing. The story goes that Sonam could not get a scene right with Salman. In the scene, she had to throw a necklace, but she just could not get it right. Now, Salman does not really believe in method acting and things like that. He just wants to get the scene, and that too quickly. But when Sonam kept messing up the scene and taking retakes, he lost his cool and gave her a piece of his mind. Now, you really don't want to mess with the pie of Bollywood. Remember what happened to the AIB comedian Tanmay Butt when he made fun of Salman's near and dear one? So Salman might be giving his leading ladies a hard time, but that does not mean that he lacks their professional company. After Sonam, who will be seen opposite him in Prem Ratan Dan Payo, Deepika Padukone is most likely to be cast as Salman's heroine in Karan Johar's Shudi. That's right, one of the most awaited films will have a fresh new pairing of these top actors, and it will be amazing. The signs were right there for all of us to see. Deepika has often been seen in Karan's company, laughing and chatting like they are BFFs. Salman too seemed super friendly with Deepika at a recent awards function. Now, if these photos are any indication of their on-screen chemistry, we can't wait. But Deepika narrowly missed being a part of this project. When Ranveer Singh could not be a part of Shudi since he preferred to star in Baji Rao Mastani instead, it seemed Deepika too had to let go of Shudi because of the clash in shooting dates of both the films. But now it looks like she has finally sorted out her dates and will indeed be shooting for Shudi. Karan told us his plans for Shudi.
Shudi October में start होगी. इस year ही शुरू हो रही है. It's based in the heartland of India.
You're the one, you're the one, you're the one, you're the one, you're the one.
There was also a buzz going around that a few stories were floated in the media that Deepika was going to star with Salman in Prem Ratan Dan Payo, which did not go down too well with her arch rival Sonam. But looks like they both have a film with Salman. But we're not done as yet giving you all the dope on Deepika. We've got some more news that we bet is going to get you super excited. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and while you might be planning a romantic dinner, Deepika will be spending the occasion with her ex Ranbir. No, we're not saying that there's anything brewing, but the two will be shooting for Imtiaz Ali's Tamasha in Delhi on Valentine's Day. However, However, Katrina herself will be very close by. She'll be in the capital too for the shoot of Fitur. So you could easily expect Ranbir and Katrina to plan their very own romantic date. Joining Ranbir will also be his parents, Rishi and Neetu Kapoor. Now, they might have to split their time between Deepika and Katrina, just like Ranbir. From that story, let's now tell you about what's going on with another beauty, Chitrangada Singh.
Your lips are cool like cream.
Chitrangada will soon sign a film opposite Sunny Deol. The film in question is Ujjwal Chatterjee's movie on Vinod Mehta. Chitrangada is set to play the role of the wife, Veena Mehta. In 1984, Vinod Mehta, who was part of the Kolkata police force, was killed by an angry mob when he was trying to curb a communal fight. When it comes to Chitrangada, she has an image of choosing non-commercial roles. But then she decided to go in for an image makeover with films like Desi Boys opposite Akshay Kumar and I, Me or Main with John Abraham. She even went as far out of her comfort zone as to do a special song in Joker. But since all these attempts have failed, looks like she's back to her home ground of playing character-driven roles. The idea of the film sounds very interesting and courageous. It starts shooting in July this year. Go for it, Chitrangada. Coming up, did Amitabh and Dhanush create magic? We review Shamitabh. Dimpy Ganguly opens up about Rahul Mahajan in an exclusive interview. And we meet again on 9XE The Show, the coolest show that gets you the hottest Bollywood news. And one of the biggest films of the year, Shamitabh, released today, and this is what we thought about it.
Hi guys, मैं हूं नफीसा शर्मा और हमने देखी शमिताभ.
ये कहानी है एक डम इंसान की. He is desperate for a break in Bollywood and is also in search of his voice.
And what follows next is the ego clash. What makes a superstar? The face or the voice?
इस मूवी में है अमिताभ बच्चन और आपके बारे में हमें यही कहना है कि स्टार वार तो बहुत लोग बन जाते हैं पर सुपरस्टार आप ही हो.
There's only one sir. There's only one. धनुष जो फिल्म में एक गूंगे का रोल प्ले करते हैं, which is not that difficult for him. वो जनरली भी ज्यादा बात नहीं करते.
अक्षरा हसन, who is the daughter of Kamal Hassan, and I think for a debut movie she's done a very good job.
Nafisa, your favorite song in the film?
I loved one song which was Pidli Si Baatein.
Don't sing. Also, that Shamitabh title track, mi Shamitabh. Overall, I feel if you're an Amitabh Bachchan fan or a Dhanush fan, you are going to enjoy this movie. It's a little draggy in a few places. This is definitely not a Pa or even a Chini Kam for that matter, but you'll enjoy it.
Exactly. I am an Amitabh Bachchan fan and I loved the movie, but I also thought that the second half was a little lengthy. The last scene you must check out with full concentration because it made me cry.
I know, I gave her the tissue papers.
And I'm going to give it a 240 Monday morning watch.
So, on the hot slot, I give Shamitabh 3 thumbs up.
And I also give it 3 thumbs up.
Nafisa, 3 things you've learned from Shamitabh. Go.
Number 1, talent, technology and tantrum is equal to a star.
Exactly. And technology and tantrum minus talent equals to Bollywood superstar.
Number 2, अगर आपको बनना है एक्टर तो आराम नगर की गलियों में मत अपना टाइम वेस्ट कीजिए. All you need is an AD, assistant director.
एंड नंबर 3, अगर आप होमलेस हैं, अगर आपके पास रहने के लिए कोई जगह नहीं है, तो आप जाकर वैनिटी वैन में रहिए और वो कैसे करना है वो सीखने के लिए देखिए शमिताभ. तो ये थी हमारी विशेष टिप्पणी फिल्म शमिताभ पर.
एंड डोंट फॉरगेट कि हम मूवी क्रिटिक्स नहीं है, हम मूवी बफ्स है.
एग्जैक्टली. हम आपको मिलेंगे अगले हफ्ते. तब तक के लिए बाय बाय.
Moving on to our next story, Dimpy Ganguly's troubles with her estranged husband Rahul Mahajan have got enough newsprint. And now the Big Boss 8 contestant speaks exclusively to 9XE The Show about meeting Rahul again on the reality show, their temperamental marriage and how she has moved on.
I thought that I'll probably be all shaken up, but you know what happened? It's the reverse of what happened. When I saw him, I did not feel like, oh my God, you know, he's in front of me. Instead, I felt like, oh my God, there's somebody in the house who knows me. There's somebody in the house who'll understand what I'm saying, even when I'm not saying. So it kind of brought back all the pleasant memories, and helped me deal with all the bad ones, all the bitterness. To me, marriage definitely is a gamble these days. It's no more like how it used to be. You meet this one person and you carry on till the end of your life. It's just that some people are lucky, some people are not so lucky. I just feel that both of us together, we just could not make it work. I won't say it's just his temper. I am quite a temperamental person myself. I guess you know it by now. The whole 3 months I've shown quite a bit of temper myself. I am also a very, very, very impulsive person, very, very temperamental person, and an extremely emotional person. So probably it's both of us. ताली कभी एक हाथ से तो नहीं बजती. You won't believe this, but I've never really asked him why and what happened. Not for how Mr. Mahajan met with that accident, or neither how he split with his wife, because I'd never wanted my mind to be somewhere pre-biased about things. So I actually still don't know, and I probably don't want to know what happened. There are a lot of things that probably makes him angry, and that's the reason why I would call him someone who can just shoot up like that, but he calms down like that. So that's his con. But on the pro side, he's someone who would always come to you and apologize. He's someone who you can always count on when you need him. Of course I've forgiven him. Otherwise I couldn't have been friends with him. I guess forgiveness is a very good thing to have, I moved to Dubai initially because I wanted to stay away from places which would remind me of things. And of course a new place, trying to relocate kind of takes your mind off. And then eventually I felt the need of, getting myself back on my own feet. So that's how I started working. The whole rumor about me dating a guy who owns an event management company kind of brought another change in my life, because I took up a job with an event management company, and this whole news kind of made equations very awkward, and then I had to quit. So there you go. Thank you very much. You costed my job. I'm the cat that keeps coming back, no matter how much you ask it to shoo. So yeah, that's me and the love equation. I'll keep coming back.
Coming up, Jenna Dewan says Channing Tatum is a hot wolf. We already knew that. Hugs, squeals, and air kisses. Bollywood's award function red carpets had it all. Welcome back to 9XE, the show where we get you the latest happenings from the world of entertainment. We take a look at what Bollywood has been doing on the red carpets back home. Awards season is just about coming to a close, and by now the actors and actresses have walked the red carpet numerous times. Which means we at 9XE, the show, have begun to sense a pattern. From air kisses to stale answers to wardrobe hassles, the awards show red carpets have seen it all.
रेड कार्पेट पे रेड ड्रेस आई थिंक वो चेंज देना पड़ता है ना. आई फील पीपल आर सेइंग सेम लुक हर रोज आ रहा है, वही पहन रही है, वही कर रही है. सो यू नो स्पाइस इट अप अ बिट.
आई थिंक डिसाइड करने में कि क्या पहनना है और क्या करना है उसमें ज़्यादा टाइम लगता है. तैयार होने में आई थिंक अबाउट 1.5 hours.
नहीं प्रॉब्लम नहीं है
खींच लिया वही डालोगे
It's a nice, different, unique kind of award to have.
I usually don't turn up to awards.
So I'm very gracious. I'm lucky that I'm being nominated today. So, बहुत ही शुक्रगुजार हूँ.
No comments. Next.
Oh, that's a bit of a controversial question.
No comment.
What question are you asking me?
Shahrukh, happy birthday. Amir, happy birthday. Alia Bhatt, Salman Khan, wish you a very happy birthday. May God bless you. May you be like the biggest and the nicest star there is. और फिर कौन? और किसी और ना के नाम लेना है?
Despite all these red carpet shenanigans, Bollywood sure does know how to keep it fun and stylish, just like we do at 9XE The Show. So don't forget to log on to our website 9xe.com and our YouTube channel. You also must totally tune into 9XM House of Dance on Friday and Saturday at 10 p.m. for DJ Chetas's rocking tracks. Now I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye. Mwah.